Great. Surly, you ready? Surly, you ready? Okay. A group of marine biologists want to estimate the fish population in a lake. Oh, this is how they work out, like, population of deer, so you can go hunting in America as well. Okay, we're going to estimate the fish population in a lake. To do this, they catch 100 fish, tag them, and release them back into the lake. The next day, they catch 200 fish and find that 10 of them have previously been tagged. What would be their estimate of the population? How are we going to do it? What are we going to do? Yes. So what we've done is when they've calculated the second sample, their recapture, how many did they get? They got 10. Out of how many? 200. So work that out as a percentage. Cool. 5%. So of the ones they recaptured, 5% of them were tagged. Okay. So now they sit there in their little office and go, okay, well that means the original one, the original capture we did and tagged is approximately 5% of the total population. Everyone happy with that? Because they're using this number and they say, okay, well that means that 100 equals 5% of the total population. Okay? Now that 100 came from here. That was the first catch they did, the first catch and tag. Cool? Okay. All right, so we're saying they're sitting there going, okay, well the 100 fish that we caught initially and tagged is obviously 5%, approximately 5% of the population, because when we recaptured, 5% of them were tagged. Does that make sense? Okay. So how do we work out what 100% is? And Kate, I want you to go back to the way you did it. 100 equals 5%. What I would do personally, this is the easiest way to do it, okay? You could, but this is the easiest way to do it so that it doesn't matter what the percentage is. It can be a weird-ass percentage like 18.34, okay? The way to do it is go, okay, let's work out what 1% would have been then, okay? So let's work out what 1% is. What did I do to get 5 down to 1? I divided it by what? Divided it by 5. So what do I do to that one? Which will give me? Excellent. So that means 20 is 1%. If 100 is 5%, that means 20 is 1%. What I'm doing is called the unitary method. I've divided it by whatever that was. So if it was 18.34, I would divide both sides by 18.34. Does that make sense? And that would get me down to 1. Cool? All right. So if that's 1%, what do we do now, Bill? Times it by 100. Therefore, 100% would be what? 20 times 100. Which will give you what? 2,000. So the total population of fishies is approximately, don't forget this is an approximately, it's an approximation, is approximately 2,000. Does that make sense? Everyone happy with that? It is a bit of a weird process. I understand that. So hopefully the video will explain it when you watch it, but we've gone through it a few times and you've actually physically done it a few times as well with the round spherical objects. Oh no, Levi's not here. With the balls. Okay. So we've done it a few times physically. You've seen it happen. Everyone happy with that?